enough for me to be getting on with, I guess. You know, he spends a lot of time in prison, and but there will be flashbacks to the time before he was in prison and going through what turned him into a serial killer to begin with. They are, you know, clearly very complicated people, and he's a very complicated man, but he's incredibly charismatic, and he's very smart and romantic, and he has a certain, you know, a very eloquent turn of phrase, and he's wit and charm. And,
so you like it?
You've got to find something in every character you like. You know, he's really got it in for the Kevin Bacon character, and I think, you know, there's a great deal of residual anger in him, but he's also a man whose pulse probably never goes above 40, and he is enormously powerful.
What about?
Sat in a darkened room and watched footage of serial killers on YouTube. And that's not something I would recommend to anybody, actually, day after day after day. Yeah. And, you know, only real ones. Only real ones. I'm not particularly interested, you know, people would be asking me to watch other performances, and to me there's absolutely no point in doing that. And then you just regurgitate and you become a second-hand performance. We've got to create a whole new guy here that nobody's ever seen before. And I think kind of actually the most terrifying thing about this character, what sets him apart from, I use the word average loosely, but the average serial killer is the fact that he has taken this idea of the internet and using Twitter and Facebook and creating websites to not only contact other serial killers, but to talk to people who have a very small percentage of a serial killer in you. So if there is you, for example, if there is 1,000,000% of a serial killer in you, he is really brilliantly manipulative, and he will find it, coax it, pull it out, groom it, and turn you, lady, into the serial killer that you always knew. So he's a very scary character in that way, you know, because I think that what happens is by the end of the first episode, we go, wow, what is his super objective here? What is he trying to achieve? And that's what makes it so watchable. You want to know, what is he going to try and achieve? What are we going to be revealed over the coming weeks? And that's what makes it such an incredibly watchable show. No, I don't think so. I think British actors, generally speaking, are very good at turning it on action and off on cut. And, you know, I'm not a particularly method actor. I don't say that I came to fully understand that process where you remain in character all the time. And, yeah, it's showbiz after all. It's not something that you really... It's putting your heart and soul into it. I've got kids. I've got to go home at night. You know? So no, it didn't really, because it's a really good drama, and so I didn't hesitate. And it was, you know, I read an awful lot of pilots this season, and I was asked to do a number of them. And this one I really felt was the show that really gripped me from start to finish. And I thought the script was just brilliant. I thought the script, you know, I've read an awful lot of thrillers in my time. And what you want is twists and turns and things that are unexpected coming on, and so that you don't know what's going to happen, and then, my God, I didn't see that one coming, and you want, at the end of it, to be breathless with excitement for the next episode. I think this one delivers on all those things. You know, I think you want to get your two protagonists and antagonists together in a room. You know, it's going to be like a big chess game. And, you know, the more of those things that happen, the better it'll be. I certainly enjoy working with Kevin. You know, he's an actor's actor, and there is no ego in the room. It's just about two characters and what they want and what they're trying to get. I think it's all down to the writing. You know, I've always loved writers, and for me, that's what it's always about. It's about quality writing. Is it good writing? And, you know, Kevin is a really fine writer. And he really knows how to construct a narrative, and he writes great dialogue. And that's really what it comes down to: is can you say these lines? Can you? And I think in terms of getting into the darkness of the character, he's really dark. He's the darkest character I've ever played.
I'll message you.
And this is not a sympathetic serial killer. We have a sympathetic serial killer on TV already, and this is not somebody that it's grubby and it's unpleasant what he does. This isn't sexy. I personally don't think. So I find it fascinating. It is fascinating. They are fascinating.